Chapter 6 of the Banner Saga. Why not? Might as well. Oh, we have no supplies either. We were kicked out before I could buy supplies. That's fabulous. Well, we better just keep our ass moving here. We're going to lose Varl, fighters, clansmen until we get supplies back, and here goes more. Boop! Morale declined. A gaunt man and woman approach the caravan, hands held high. A word, friend, the man says. We are poor farmers, down on our luck. The woman hits him and says, we're outlaws, plain and simple, 10 of us, and we'll help you in a fight for some food up front. Join us, but you'll be watched. The two quickly shuffle to a supply wagon as 8 more bandits emerge from the wilderness. They gorge themselves on salted fish and cheese, taking time to thank everyone. After eating, they politely keep to themselves. Well, doesn't matter because we don't have any food for them to steal anyway. So I guess giving away food to them is no big deal. Because we have no supplies. Ahead, you find what appears to be a good number of peasants surrounded by brigands. One of the armed men looks over his shoulder and says, Gods be damned, this is all I need. Listen, don't interfere, and one of these supply wagons is yours. While remaining silent, the peasants plead to you with their eyes. Back away from these people or die. The man turns completely towards you, shaking his head. Had a feeling you'd be that type, he says, is all he says before the brigands rush you. Yeah, maybe we'll get some supplies out of this deal. Because we're low on supplies. We're not only are we low on supplies, we have 0 supplies. 0.0. Okay, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Let's see. We got this thing, which gives plus 3 break. Wow, that's nice. What does he have on him right now? 1 arm per turn. 1 armor per turn. Let's give him this instead. Let's give him that instead. That's way better. That's way better. Let's see. Rook has this item, which is drawing aggro, which I really don't want. He's injured. Let's get Ivor up there. Ivor's not injured. Wow, look at all the people I can promote. Should I promote somebody? I should probably promote somebody. Can I promote him? Do I have enough? No, I only have 11. I only have 11. God, I don't even know if I want to do anything with it. Let's see. He's 3. What's this give? -2 drawing aggro. Protects from death unless strength 1. Let's give him that. So I have 11. I could promote one of these people. God, my promotions just suck right now. Everybody's got gear. Now let's just fight the brigands. I'll worry about promoting later when we're camped or something. So, I'm wondering what would have happened if I had assisted them and not destroyed the bridge. Now I have to go back and play it another day and do that. Oh, figured you'd be one of those kind. Let's see. So Ivor's there. Let's make him work for it. Let's see. Let's move all the humans into the same box. Move him up here. Move her there. Move my archers way out to the front. There we go. We're gonna go for that guy first, and then we're gonna make them work for it. We're gonna make them come to us. Yeah, you come to us, buddies. Yeah, see how you like it? You come to us. Oh, they form shield wall. They got shield wall. That's cool. 10, 11, 9, 7. Bye-bye, dude. Oops, I don't want to do that. I just want to hit him. Just want to hit him for 2. That's fine. Let's see, how much willpower do I have? Oh, I have 7 willpower. Yeah, we'll do 3. Why not? This guy's going to move up and try to get to us. Sorry about your luck there, buddy. Oh! Oh, jeez, that was an archer. That was an archer. I can hit him from there. And we can do 6 damage. So basically you're neutered now. You are no longer my problem. Let's see. archers. Archers everywhere. Let's just have her... Okay, so she hit him from there? No, she cannot. She has to move. Let's do some armor break on him. He's going to be a little tougher. That guy's moving forward. He's like trompsing down the hill. Okay, this guy's going to die now. Because I'm going to mark him for death. And he's going to die. Or he's pretty much neutered that he doesn't matter anymore. Okay, oops. Let's see. Let's move this guy over here. 3, 4, boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. That guy's running away from somewhere. He's just going to try to do some armor break. Let's bloody flail this dude. Bloody flail, bloody flail, bloody flail. Oh, she's going to try something. She hit him. Okay, let's see here. I guess I just can finish this guy off. This guy moves so slow he can't get up to the battle anyway, so we might as well just finish this dude off with him. Bye-bye. One-armed Ivor. He's got one arm. Look, he's got one arm. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. That wasn't very nice. Thread the needle right through these two suckers. I should have added some willpower to it, but that's okay. Killed the one gal. I could armor break, or I could do that, or I could rain of arrows on... There's no point in raining arrows on anything, though. That's the problem. No, let's just do a little bit of damage. Let's see, he's got 9-5. And he's got 8-11, 9-5. Let's do some damage to this guy here. Do 2 to him. Just because we can. They're going to kill him. Nope, they didn't kill him. What a shocker. Can I mark prey? No, I can't. Okay, I can just do some attack here. Let's 3 or 2. Let's do 3 on him. 3, 4, 5. Whap. And they killed him. I sort of figured they were going to do that, but it's like, oh well, that's how it is. It's just what's going to happen. And then he's going to smack her really hard. That wasn't nice. But we're going to willpower him all the way up here, and he's going to do his shield bash. Let's bash him away. He's going to come over here and hit him. I'm going to hit back with some armor break. Why am I not hitting that hard? Oh, that's Alette that's hitting. Or what's her? That's not Alette. Yeah, that's Alette that's hitting him. Let's thread the needle over to this guy. He's at 10-10. Let's see what he goes down to. 9-9. Yeah, it takes 1 and 1. And now he's going to come back and hit her. Hit her for a couple damage. That's okay. Let's hit him for a couple more damage. See how he likes it. See how he likes it there. Hey, 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 you can't come and hit Alette. You big meanie. You big meanie. Let's mark some prey. Nope. Let's give him some power so we can mark, or will's power so we can mark some prey. And marking prey. Kill. Dead. Yep, you're dead. Sorry about your luck there, buddy. Whoa. 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 What the heck did he just do? And you're gonna die. What? Who do I want to have kill him? Who do I want to have kill him? I want her to kill him, actually. So I'm just gonna have him rest. And I'm gonna have her rest. I'm gonna have her attack. Can she attack him? No. Yes, she can. No, she can't. Have her move. Attack him for 2. If she hits, great. If not, and she got him. I just wanted to give her some more kills. Your renown grows. Mogan was injured. Poor Mogan. Mogan and Hogan, they just kind of get smacked around. Got 7 renown. That's kind of nice. I feel bad that I killed Falsot. That just, like, made me sad. If the brigands either fallen or fled, the peasants they left behind thank you profusely. It's true what he said, one tells you. We took the food and left. May the gods have mercy on me. I'd let them die. He hesitantly joined your caravan. Oh, we got 3 days worth of supplies. No, 2 days. And morale's declining even more. Morale just keeps declining. Where are we even headed at this point? It appears that large figures following from the direction of Arentoft. Oddleaf watches intently before finally saying, they have a cart, I can hear it. You slow to get a better view and spy a small caravan of Varl. Eventually they catch up. What? What? Oh, it's Ubin. Greetings, Ivor. It's been quite a while since we talked, hasn't it? You know, I know you. Ubin? Never imagined you to be one to defy the king. What made you leave? Someone had to. What do you mean, says Rook. Belor is heading this way. Already? How is that possible? A group of Varl from Wormtoe showed up around the back of Arentoft the long way. Belor and his army chased them across the summer path, they said. Past Wormtoe? That doesn't make sense. Belor was at the bridge. He must have doubled back after the serpent appeared. While we fought on the bridge, he led half his forces around to approach Arentoft from behind. The attack on the bridge was a feint? Don't let anyone tell you that the dredge aren't clever. Arentoft will fall within a day. Maybe not. He's following you. I thought one of you might know why. You exchanged nervous glances, but nobody speaks up. Must be me then, says Ivor. There's something I don't know. That's quite a grudge he's holding if he's coming for you, Ivor. It doesn't matter. Our only chance is to get to Sigerholm. Juno will know what to do. We'll join you. I'll bring supplies and warriors. My friend Gulnif bears a heavy sword. I believe he'd be happy to swing it for you. We got 30 supplies. Thank you very much. And 15 renown. Sweet. So now we have 6 days worth of supplies, so people will stop leaving. Morale decline. Let's camp. We gotta camp. We gotta get our morale back up. We need to heal a few people. I know it'll take a couple of days to get our stuff, like, fully done. We gotta go talk to that dude, too. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got injured 2 days, 2 days. So we need to rest 2 days. So let's rest 2 days. I know it's using up supplies, but I feel it necessary so all of our guys are back at full strength. Rest and rest. And that got our morale up. Let's see what this dude wants. What does he want? You don't talk much, do you? You approach the massive green-clad Varl who is sitting quietly by himself eating bread. Oh, it's Gulnif. So, just wanted to know anyone who can cleave a dredge in two like that a little better. I'm Rook. What to know? Ubin asked me to chop a dredge in two. I chop him. You like that sword, huh? No, I love this sword. Given to me by old Skrymir himself. When I start working for Ubin, he says, I protect the king's collection, I protect the king. Gulnif makes an expression somewhere between pain and frustration. I couldn't save it, though. He makes a hand motion like an object falling from a tall height and exploding. Mattered a lot at the time. I think it doesn't matter now. Skrymir is dead, anyway. Traveled with Ubin for long? Yes, long time. When I was young, I fight for another Varl. It did not work out. But I learned to swing a sword. Ubin pays well. Gives me plenty of things to kill. To be honest, maybe too many things these days. You consider your response. I'll let you finish your meal. Want to be friends with Gulnif, Rook? He pops the last hunk of bread into his mouth. Keep food in the cart. So in other words, he's telling me he'll desert if we don't have supplies. Okay, so we rested. All of our heroes should be better. Let's also, while we're here, promote a couple of people. Let's promote. What's his special abilities? He uses massive sweep to swing his weapon around himself, hitting multiple adjacent targets, friend or foe, for normal strength damage. Tempest triggers and Warhawk's passive ability, Heavy Impact, which in turn can cause chain reaction of destruction if used in close quarters. Keeping the Warhawk out of harm's way until late in the fight will maximize his effectiveness. And Heavy Impact Warrior hits so hard that any enemy standing adjacent to his target on a strength attack will take 1 strength damage from the shockwave. Oh, that's cool. Okay, what's his strength? What's his abilities here? He's a level 4. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's throw this guy up here with instead of Hogan or Mogan. Sorry, Hogan Mogan, you're not as great as he is, and he's pretty damn cool too. Although he's kind of weak. Sorry, Oddleaf, you're not as cool as she is, as that other one is. Let's see. Let's put him. Let's put Ivor up front. Let's promote him. I like him. Does he have? He has no item. What do we want to give him? Level 4. That would give him 1 arm per turn. Okay, so that'll give him 1 arm per turn. Let's give that to him. Why not? And then we're going to promote Krumer. Let's promote him. Give him a little better stuff. That's my alarm. And I missed a call, which I don't even recognize the number for, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so that promoted him. Oh, we can promote him one more time. Let's promote him again. Nope. Continue. There we go. That'll give him at least up to level 3. So we got 4 points available. What's his special ability? Rank 2. Command allies up to 4 tiles away. Issue commands, moving them next in line in initiative. Wow. So now I could do it up to 4 tiles away. That's freaking awesome. Heavy Impact. Oh, and that's the one any targets that are adjacent take damage. Okay. So I want to up his strength twice, and I want to upgrade that once, and I think I'll give him 1 more starting willpower as well. Nah, the willpower doesn't really matter. He can get that. I'll give him the ability to do that. God, his shield is really weak, though. I want to give him better shields. Okay. And we'll confirm that. And let's see if we got a better item we can give him. 3. Let's see. -2 drawing aggro. +1 move. 10% dodge strength attacks. Let's give him that. I like that. There we go. And what does she have? She has a promotion available to her. I guess I could promote her to 4. Let's promote her. Oh, that's 15? Oh. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it anyway. We want to get our guys up there, so. Let's give her... No, I don't want her to have more willpower. Let's give her her last strength and that, and we'll confirm that. And now she's level 4. Do I have any more level 4 gear? No. What's this here that I have? -2 drawing aggro. That would be nice, actually, to give her. So she has now -2 drawing aggro. Okay. So we got all our heroes figured out. Let's go ahead and leave. And we'll leave now. There we go. Yay. Now our team is, like, huge. Got a huge team. Our morale's pretty crappy, but that's okay. We got normal morale. I don't know what normal morale means, but the caravan stops at a split in the road. Ahead, the path to Sigerholm veers off into the hills, which are now swimming with familiar black shapes. Dredge that way too, grimaces Ivan. The summer path leads straight to Sigerholm. While taking the main road will add several days. They're everywhere. They're every way by now, replies Ubin. I suggest we go around past Husker's Torp. Should I send scouts? I'm going to send scouts to see how dangerous the summer path looks. No, we're going to go around. We're going to go around. I hate to say it, you tell Ivan, but I'm not willing to walk into swarms of dredge anymore. Juno will have to wait. You turn toward the long round. Toward the long round. Boy, some of the typos of this are bad. You turn toward the long round around. I think that's towards the long road around Huckerstorp instead, hoping you saved lives in the process. +5 renown. We saved some lives in the process. Good for us. Morale decline. Several women are talking expressively at the young girl found nearly frozen to death, now called Akfrosta. The quiet child's face expresses quiet terror, aggressively jabbing at the dirt with a stick, which she clearly used to draw on the ground. Study her drawings. The markings are somewhat intricate. The squares and circles could be wagons, including a depiction of yokes in front. A line from the yokes leads it to deeper gouges where Akfrosta has jabbed the stick repeatedly. Depending on how you look at it, though, it could almost be anything. We don't need to panic. Keep her from making a scene. Try to talk to her. You're safe, Akfrosta, you say, looking into the girl's blue eyes. She calms a bit before stepping towards you. Using her stick to point at the deep gouges in the ground she previously made, she whispers, edge, edge, edge. It doesn't mean anything to you, but you feel you're connecting with her a bit. Morale's improved. Yay, we're connecting with Akfrosta a little bit. Hey, now my morale declined? It just improved. Oh, we're here. You enter a village of miners. Well, they probably don't sell alcohol then. Who want to know what is happening recently between the rumblings of the quake and sightings of dredge in the distance. As you look around, you see a lot of elderly and children. You know that these people will only be more mouths to feed. Oh god, encourage them to join you, let them make their own decision. I don't know if there's a market here I can buy stuff at, though. Encourage them to join you. You make a convincing argument about leaving town before the dredge sweep through and do a fair job of convincing everyone to be completely terrified. They start packing it. Remains to be seen whether you can keep them as safe as you say. Clansmen, market. Let's get some food. We need some food. We need some food. I'm just buying all the food I can because we are like so low on food. It's just crazy. And I don't really need any level 1, 2, or 3 gear at this point. So we're going to buy all the food we can. And and then I guess we could leave. Where are we headed to? Let's look at the map. Let's see where we're even headed to at this point. I don't even know where we're headed. These dredge are cray-cray. They're coming from everywhere. Let's see where we're headed to here. Okay, we are here. We're going to Wormtoe. No, we're going to Sigerholm. Oh, I see. That's the summer road there. Oh, and this is the path that we're thinking of taking, this high pass around. Okay. And straight from Wormtoe to Sigerholm. A reluctantly formed road. Once travelers discovered the summer paths would often be completely blocked in the winter. It takes travelers the long way to Huckerstorp, which has been good for Huckerstorp's economy and nobody else. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So that sort of tells us where we're going. So we started out over here. We came down this way. Went to Arentoft. Now we're back over here. The other guys started from over here. I think from Vedrefell and came up this way. Saw that Grolfheim was destroyed. Came back to Arentoft. Old Father, what's that? Solitary mountain peak that stands noticeably apart from the Wormscale range. Weathered and topped with snow year-round, so it resembles an elderly sentinel watching over the border of Sutherland and Stromland. Okay, I was just curious where we were at. We'll go back to the game now. Brian, my Atheenon's map making 101 here, so buying us some time for other stuff. Uh-oh. And now the music starts. Dun, 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 dun. Well, we have 7 days worth of supplies, so that's good. Look at that, shouts one of your clansmen. The caravan stops to watch dredge pooling into the village you just passed through. I hope anyone who stayed behind got out alive, says Alette. But you have your doubts. Oh, well, we took most people with us. They're coming, says Ivor, pointing out a line of dredge leaving the village and marching toward you. As you watch, the dredge in front falls over. Then the one behind it falls as well. You hear a twang to your left. Nid, the archery student of Oddleaf's, who you recall deftly shooting a snow rabbit, is firing arrows down the hill. Another dredge topples. That's incredible, says Oddleaf, squinting, but we should get out of here. Odd's right, let's go. Return to the village looking for survivors. Hold on, let her do a few more. Odd's right, let's go. But why don't you come with us next time you want to try out that bow, you tell Nid, who nods, a smile on her face. Oh, we got a new fighter then. Hey, stop declining my morale. I'm going to stop and camp right before it goes to the next day. Oh. Akfrosta, the young girl who joined your caravan after being found nearly frozen, suddenly stands still, refusing to move. She points off to the side of the trail and stares, her eyes full of fear. This again, remarks one of the clansmen nearby. Show me. She nods and slowly draws a tent. Edge, she says, pointing to the tent, then off she nods and slowly draws a tent, and then off the trail. Your confusion prompts her to draw another symbol on the tent, one that you've seen before on dredge armor. Lead a full party to ambush what you suspect might be dredge. Quietly, you warn the fighters. Akfrosta's fear is well founded. Beyond a short ridge lies a large dredge encampment. You have your warriors encircle the camp, breathe deeply, and charge. In the aftermath of the assault, you take stock of your fighters. Nobody lost, and not a dredge left alive. You leave the bodies as a warning to anyone. Boy, the writing in this is not the proofreading was not the best. You leave their bodies as a warning to anyone others who follow behind and return to camp in good spirits. You leave the bodies as a warning to anyone. I don't know. Warning to anyone others. I wonder what they meant to put there. For any others who follow behind and return to camp. I bet it's any others, yeah. Anyone others. Wow, that just threw me. Yes, I'm a punctuation Nazi. Or a proofreading Nazi when it comes to that stuff. What's that up there? Is that Godstone? I think that's a Godstone up there. Wow, so we didn't even have to fight that battle. That's how good we were. We followed the story to what they wanted us to do. Oh, that's wild. Look at this. Oh, that's cool. So as you move, it's going to line up and become one thing. Oh, that's wicked cool. Oh, that's so cool. I wish I could pause it right now. Oh, that's so freaking cool. Oh, it's going to actually stop it there. The Godstone of Drunder passes around you. In the frozen climates here, it looks like the rock is split and is falling apart, held together only by the deep snow. Curiously, when standing between the stones, the wind drops off completely, picking up once again you've passed through. I almost wonder if we should rest here for the night, says Ivor, who seems to have noticed the same thing. With all the snow around, the dredge might not even be able to find us. Stay here overnight. You walk around camp before settling in. Along each strand of Drunder's massive beard is carved a different part of his story, and you turn your head to and fro to read it. While the Loom Mother was the first to create, she soon found a counterpart in Drunder, who embodied her ideals in masculine form. Drunder took some of her creations, gave them beards, and showed them the secrets of smithing, though many remember him just as fondly for teaching them games and songs of mirth. As the camp settles in, you notice a group of boys huddled around something. They show you an offering box carved into the Godstone itself. The box is an elaborate construction of interlocking pieces which slide around when touched. We can't get it open, they tell you. It's like a puzzle. Try to open it. The boys take turns working out the puzzle and give you tips when it's your turn, though you don't seem to make much progress. Eventually they leave to sleep until it's just you and a couple of other determined youngsters. Keep working on the puzzle box. It's hard to know how long you spend sliding around smooth puzzle pieces, but when people begin emerging from their tents, you know you're in trouble, exhausted from a long sleepless night. Worse still, the box remains closed as you shuffle wearily along with the leading caravan. Oops. That was stupid of me. Well, at least it's a damn good game. Otherwise, would be worse if it was a game like Clan and had poor translation localization. Yeah, I just love how you know a game can have like really bad like proofreading in it, but I understand how it happens. You notice most of the Varl pacing while others sleep. Their brief conversations with each other and other clansmen grow shorter and sharper. Go away, roars one Varl as a young girl asking him too many questions. As at a young girl asking him too many questions, all the clansmen stop to stare. Break the tension by making a joke. I'm impressed you've kept it together this long. Send the Varl ahead in the caravan to put some space between you. We could all use a bit of space to stretch, you say to the giant. Why don't you and the other Varl take the lead, set the pace? We'll follow. He looks at you and nods, appreciating the graceful compromise. The giant explains, we live in the north for its space, endless miles of snow, ice, mountains, fields, space to be alone. But here there is no time for such things. Understanding slowly trickles through the caravan, relieving some of the attention. Oh, good, my morale went up. Although I only have 2 days of food and my morale is weak as it is. Oh, but we're almost there, so let's camp. No, let's not camp. Nope. I camped, and too bad. Star Wolves is an example. Horrible translation, but a great space-based RPG tactical game. Ah. Never heard of Star Wolves before. I don't know if we've ever spoken. I'm Nid, your rook, I know. We've actually been traveling together for a long time. It's strange how you can be so close to people and not know them. Every day I pass people I swear I've never seen before. I wanted to thank you for letting me join you. Where are you from? I don't think you're from Sagor. I knew most of the people there. No, I had a house in Frostvalar, but we were driven out when the dredge started to show up. My husband died trying to protect our home. My sons and I were thrown out into the fields. I'm sorry. Ekel's men killed my husband. Now Ekel is traveling with us. For a long time I was angry. Why did he get to live? Why did you decide for the rest of us? You look away momentarily, not sure what to say. But I have let it go. I have 3 sons, and I don't want them to grow up with hatred in their hearts. That's why I wanted to thank you. Have you always been such a good shot? Honestly, I've never tried before Oddleaf made me. I spent my whole life making clothes, cleaning. Oddleaf's good, but I don't think it was all her doing. It feels right. I just look where I want it to go. Anyway, I feel better. The caravan, the people worrying all day and making problems. Sometimes they really stew in their misery. I'm glad I can do something helpful. You're welcome. I should be going. Don't think of anything of it. We all have our own problems to deal with. Let me know if you need me to put an arrow in something. She returns to her tent where her boys are waiting for her. Okie dokie. A little bit of story going on here as we camp. I guess it's good to camp. You get a little bit of story stuff with it, so. And we're almost there, and we got 1 day of food left. And we're almost there, and we have no renown, so we're going to just be sucking it big time. In the distance, Hawkstorp smolders like an old campfire. Even from here, you can see black figures shambling through it. Oh, no. That looks like a dead town, remarks Ivor, confirming your impressions. There's usually survivors, Oddleaf reminds you. Check it out just in case. I hope others would do the same for me. Dredge or nothing we haven't faced before. Ivor grunts, but otherwise says nothing. Besides, it might throw Bellower off the scent a bit. You head a day's march out towards Hawkstorp. And the morale's declining again. As soon as you've stepped foot in the town, you think you've made a mistake. It's thoroughly littered with corpses. Within moments, the dredge are upon you as though you stirred up an angry hornet's nest. You draw your weapons. Well, at least this will give us some renown so we can buy some supplies, hopefully. Because we have no renown right now. Yeah, I like this squad. I like my power squad that's, like, beefy and burly and ready to, like, kick butt on stuff. I don't know about that new gal. I'll try her out later. I'll give her a shot later on. I want to stick with the squad that I have, though. Okay. Oh, look at Dredge. The Dredge are in town. The Dredge are back. Back again. Wow, that guy's 21-13. 21-13. What the hell? Let's see. I want him there. I want her here. I want... Let's see. This guy here. Yeah, I think so. Because he's going... Let's see. So who's going first? He's going first. He's going second. He's going third. But he can call... He can make other people move. But only if they're adjacent to him. Which he can't get adjacent to any of these guys right now. Oh, but he can do it up to 4 turns away. So that's cool. Okay. Alright. We're ready. Let's do this. Let's do this. God, I do not want to face that 21-13. That guy just scares the crap out of me. Let's just move, let's move him over here. He's going to take a pot shot at him and hit his armor. That's okay. Who's next after my guy? That big guy is. Big dude is. Okay. Let's just move, let's move over here. Big dude's moving. Hello, big dude. I could get all the way up to him. But then... Let's see. Do I want to do that, though? Just putting him in danger. He's a 12-15. What's his armor break? He's got Forge Ahead. His attack does... I forget what his armor break is. Okay. That's fine. He can do 6 damage to that guy. Let's do it. 6, 7, 8. He did some stuff to me. That's fine. If I get to there, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I move her to there... That sucks, but she can thread the needle right into this guy. So I need to break his armor and take his strength down a little bit. Okay, he's gonna hit him for another armor break. That's okay. That's okay. Can he do lightning from here? He can do lightning from here. He can do lightning for a bunch from here. So he's at 20-12. He's gonna lightning this sucker. 28. There we go. There we go. I don't care what that guy can do. Let's see. He could kill this guy outright. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, sucker. Good luck with whatever there. Who did he hit? Nah, I don't want to do that. I want to move him more over this way. And have him end his turn there. And then this guy's going to come over here and do his Tempest attack. That's why I got him away from him, because that guy can kill 2 guys with 1 hit. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Sorry about your luck there, buddy. Yeah, this guy can only break my armor. He can't do a whole lot to me. Let's see. If I move him up here, let's see. What's his special ability? Oh, he can make other guys go out of turn. So let's move him back here. Give him a couple of willpowers. He can make him go out of turn. Yeah, because he's not going for another 2 turns. He moved his... Yep, he moved him up. So I think that worked. Let's do that again. Lightning. 8, 4. Nice. Okay, that took down the big guy. Ow. Dodged. Haha. I move her right to here. Give her a thing. She can actually hit this guy. 6 damage if you stay blue. We already killed the townsfolk. 6 damage if you stay blue. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, I see. Okay, I think I know what you're saying. 6 damage if you stay blue. I'm not sure what you mean there, Osmodius. I was thinking about it, and I was like, wait a second. I don't know what he's saying. Let's see here. Let's take him around this side. And he can attack him and kill him. Oh, no, no. 3. What do you think? What do you think you're doing? Who do you think you're hurting there, buddy? They already killed townsfolk. Yeah, we might get some supplies. That's what I'm hoping for, is get some supplies one way or the other, or we can buy supplies from... Oh, don't... Oh! Oh, that was not nice. You've got 1 point left. 1 point. Yeah, you can run around and hit whoever you want to, buddy. I don't really care about you anymore. Let's just kill this guy. 3 damage to him. Yeah, you just run over there. How come you got to move like 2 or 3 different times? Jackass. Okay, that guy's down. Pillage time. What, you gonna try to hit Alette? Trying to break armor on Alette? You think that's really gonna help your situation any? Let's just rest him. Let's move him up. And do a point of damage to this guy if we can. Yep, there he goes. He's down. 2 more renown. Nice. Victory! And I think we only lost 1 guy. I think we only had 1 guy get hurt. Ivor got hurt. No, Krumer got hurt. Oh well. Life goes on. Sometimes you get hurt, sometimes you don't. Continue. Yay, we beat them. And we got some renown, so... This town is nothing but ghosts, and now covered in more dredge bodies too. Remarkably, as you're about to leave, you find an old man sitting quietly in a tattered market stall with a couple of items in front of him. He hums to himself as if nothing were wrong and seems to be in shock. Your clansmen gather him into the caravan before you leave. So we got +1 clansmen. Can we buy some supplies? Can we just get some supplies with renown? That would be fabulous. That's all we can get is 7 days worth of supplies. Okay, we'll confirm that. That's good. That leaves us 4 renown, which we can... What's this world thing? +2 break. We can't buy that. We can't buy that. So, you know what? We're not going to buy any of it. We can't buy any more supplies. We're going to keep our renown. Now we have 7 days worth of supplies. Let's see. How long is our hero out? How long is he hurt for? He is hurt for 3 days. But, you know, we have so many other guys. I'm not really that concerned about it. I think I'm going to swap him out for Nid. I'm curious what Nid's ability is. Their bowmaster uses their longbow to shoot further than other less experienced archers. +2 range, 100% chance to hit. Oh, wow. Damn. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, definitely want her in the mix. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I don't think we're gonna rest then. I think we're just gonna head out because I don't know how many. I don't know how long we need to go. My morale is so freaking poor though. Let's just rest a day, and let's rest one more day. No, it's still our morale is weak. Okay, well, we rested 2 days, so I don't know. Hawkstorp was a total waste of time. Although we did get some supplies there, so that's good. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. Their crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. Offer some kind of trade for livestock, intimidate the farmer into giving you livestock. Come with us, it's not safe here. Leave the farmers and their animals alone. We really need the stuff. Offer some kind of trade? No big surprise you'd be more interested in the animals than me and mine, he says and spits. The answer's still no, and I'll have these men watching you, so none of my livestock just happen to follow you away. Threaten the farmer? Let's threaten the farmer. Your warriors step forward, unsheathing weapons and practically growling. The farmer's men blanch and step aside as you chose the hardiest beast. The farmer has the sense to say nothing, though the expression on his face stays with you for quite a while, even after you are away. You catch a glimpse of Valette, who stares at her feet and does not make eye contact with you. Oops. Well, after we just, like, brigand the farmer, after all the times we've, like, killed brigands and, like, made the right move, we did that. Yeah, that was really good. Let's get our morale back up. There we go. And we're gonna leave. Hey, thanks for the auto host there, EQ2 Korban. We were bad. We stole their livestock. We should have just invited them to come with us. But we stole their livestock. Oh, another Godstone. Love the art in this game. It's so beautiful. The Godstone for Ingrid, goddess of knowledge, looks on as the caravan takes a much-needed rest. Ivor shoos some children away from a solitary dredge slinger lying dead beneath the stone. Should we be worried about that? You asked Ivor, pointing to the dredge body. I don't think so, he replies. Still, couldn't hurt to have a few guards look around. Hours pass without warning. Inspect the Godstone. Ingrid's Godstone is carved with ancient runes which don't make much sense to you, though Envid tells you some of the Menders have deciphered them. It's how the Menders learn the language of the gods. Past the largest stone is a long series of slabs contain more writing all the way down the hill. The odd thing he tells you is the writing occasionally changes depending on who is reading it. Usually it describes the history of the gods, but it can be about nearly any topic. Sadly, Ivan doesn't know how to read it himself. Juno could, he says. Pick up and move on. As you're ready to depart, you hear screams from near the main Godstone. The same boys so curious about the dead dredge before are shrieking and pointing. For a moment, you think it must not have been dead, but then you see they have opened a wrapping that was in the dredge's hand. Wait, says Ivor, his arm across your chest. This shouldn't be seen. Get everyone away. A chill sweeps over you. Alette pushes past and gasps. Stop, shouts Ivor, but the curious onlookers have already seen it. What did they see? Dun dun dun. Leave it. On the ground before the dead slinger is a small stony figure, his hands searching for something it can't find. That's a baby. That dredge is a woman? We've been killing women? We've been slaughtering women and children this whole time? Leaving them to die? In a war, it's only the males who fight. We've been fighting these dredge the whole way. Why are women and children on their backs attacking us? They're not invading. They're running. Everyone stops dead in their tracks. The entire caravan is gathered around, aghast. When I spoke to Juno, she told me something was coming. She didn't know what. A darkness, something black is covering the world, and the dredge are running from it just as we're running from them. The serpent, the quake, it's all the beginning of the end. Ivor, you knew? Why? Why didn't you say something? Ivor, when I was young, I killed one of the Sunder during the Second Great War. We called it Rays. Every time we would build our defenses, it would flatten them and push us back again. I became separated from the rest of the Varl and stumbled upon Rays deep in a snowstorm, alone. She was nursing. I threw my axe. It twisted in the wind. Her son died in her arms. She was so pathetic, kneeling in the snow. She didn't even try to stop me when I took her head. That is how I killed a Sunder. When I found my way back to Grolfheim, the Varl wanted to make me Kender, next to be king. I left, walked away until I ended up in Sokogur, where no one knew what I had done. The only sound is the wind blowing through the trees. Oh, so that's how he killed one of their fancy schmancy dudes. Is it was a woman and he accidentally killed her baby. And yeah, that's not good. For a long time, nobody says a thing about until a child breaks the silence. What do we do with the baby? She asks. A lump forms in your throat, looking at the small obsidian creature squirming before you. Ooh, this is tricky. Should I insist taking it with the caravan or insist on leaving it behind? Let's insist on taking it with the caravan. You argue strongly for showing mercy and humanity. Some of the women in the caravan hesitantly agree to take the dredge infant, while others are furious about bringing it along. Not long afterward, one of the women comes to you. Its swaddling was being held by this, she says, giving you a hairpin that looks distinctly undredge-like. An inscription in silver amongst slips your notice, almost slips your notice. Persevere. From the goddess herself, if you ask me, the woman tells you. I got the Vandren silver brooch. Okay, cool. Well, I got something cool for keeping the dredge baby alive. We'll show mercy to the dredge. They aren't all bad. They're just drawn that way. Come on, don't have my morale go down. Dang it. Stupid morale. I'll wait till it almost gets to the 134th day and then I'll camp. Nope. You're making the usual rounds when you hear a rather loud debate coming from the area that Varl have gathered. Ivor joins you as you approach. Uh-oh. I bet they're not happy that I took in the dredge baby. They're probably pissed. Ubin, you'd rather be known for falling asleep and dying in the corner of a mead house than battling a Sunder? No, I'd rather be known for not dying. Don't even know what you're worried about. I did this 100 times in the Great Wars. Take some warriors, plow head first into the dredge, they follow you into the hills, get lost, now they're not following you. When you did this 100 times, did they have Bellower leading them? Have you never heard about the time I hit Bellower in the head with a throwing axe? What's this about? Careful, my friend. A lot of old history getting thrown around here. The warriors were just noting there's a damn good number of dredge on our asses. Bellower pulling up the rear. This one thinks he can wander up there and throw them off our tracks. How about some gratitude? Thought you'd be happy to finally be oldest Varl in the land, Ubin. I'm never happy to lose more Varl, Krumer. Besides, I'm not convinced you're really older than me. Nobody's going anywhere. Ha! That might work on Ivor, little one. I'm not asking for your blessing. In the old days, I'd already be halfway to the battlefield by now. Speaking of which, you coming, Ingvar? You could ask Bellower for your arm back. I don't think so. Not exactly in the mood right now. All right, then. I'll tell Haraborg you said hello. Kumar and a good many Varl warriors head out towards the growing army of dredge. Is he going to come back? He always has before, but this time feels different, I fear. Yeah, we lost some Varl, but what can you do? They're Varl. They're going to do what they want. They're going to run around, kill some stuff. So now we're down to 9 Varl in camp. Okay, let's just camp right here before anything else happens. Excuse me. Let us rest for a day, get our morale back up. I think our heroes are all healed. Let's see what that charm is that we got, or that locket, whatever that thing was. What does this do? +1, or 1 strength resist. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of snifty. I have 4 renown, 1 strength resist. It's a level 3. Ooh. I got really bad rest last night, so. Oh, Nid doesn't have anything. Nid, why didn't you say anything? You have nothing. 15% dodge strength attacks. That seems like a good item for her. Yeah, let's give that to her. There you go. Alright, we'll go ahead and leave now. And we're leaving. And our morale declined again. We just got it back up and it just went back down. So we're gonna just let it go down. I don't care. Thieving bastards, you awakened to hear. The small band of outlaws who had previously joined the caravan made off with a substantial number of supplies while everyone slept, a watchman tells you. Why in the depths were they allowed to join us to begin with? -10 fighters, -15 supplies. Now we have no supplies. Thank God we're almost to Sigarholm. Gather round, doubters, echoes a shout in the distance as Krumer and his band of warriors break through the nearby foliage. And behold the invincible Varl. The caravan is thrilled to see Krumer return safely. Did the plan work? Asked Ubin. Work, responds Krumer. Of course it works. Same old dread. Should be another day or two at least before they even find our asses. Find their own asses. And if you apologize, I'll tell you how I found these, Krumer says, tossing you a pair of leather gloves that look big enough for a Varl. He leans in close, whispering so Ubin can't hear. Had something to do with a raven's nest and a hair tie. Drunder's hand. Okay. And we got renown, so that's nice. Morale decline, -3 clansmen, -5 fighters, -3 Varl. Come on.
Sigarholm approached as we fear the worst. The once calm lake surrounding it now looks like a bowl that has been flipped. Proud homes sinking into muddy water. A side effect of the quake.
And we're losing some more people.
What has the world become on the other side of those mountains?
Uh-oh. What has the rest of the world become on the other side of those mountains? And we're losing more fighters, Varl, because we have no supplies. But luckily we're now in a city where we can get supplies. And I don't know if we're losing them because we have no supplies or if our morale is low. It's probably because we have no supplies. But we have 24 renown now, so we can buy some supplies, which is good. If they have supplies to sell us. One catastrophe to another, says Oddleaf, as you pull into Sigarholm. The town appears to be sinking into the lake. Townsfolk peek from dark windows and makeshift hovels further up the hill. No, says Ivan, looking frantic. Where is she? He runs to the front of the caravan, looking out over the water. Juno isn't here, and you get the creeping feeling you're not welcome either. Going upriver looks out of the question. The beach is bare, aside from the occasional skeleton of a ruined fishing boat. You reluctantly set up camp in the sinking town. The sinking town. Let's get some supplies. All I'm saying is, how long are you willing to wait? While taking stock of caravan, you've inadvertently walked into a debate between Oddleaf and Ivan. As long as we need to. And I think we need to get out of here. I don't feel good about this place. Why? What's wrong? Something doesn't feel right. The people here are staring at us like those vultures in the wastes. I'm sorry, Ivan. I think Oddleaf is right. I saw a man the whole time we were setting up. He was just watching me. It was creepy. In a creepy way. I even said that before it said it on screen. And how long before the dredge find us here? Juno will come. Just give it more time. Rook, listen to me. I need you to trust me on this. There's creepy townsfolk. I'm sure they're coming up saying, hey girl, would you like to star in your own movie? Market. Let us buy some supplies since we're losing people left and right. Okay, 6 6 days. That's all we can buy is 6 days worth? Really? Costs 11 to buy 6 days worth. Son of a bocce. What's that do? +2 armor and rest. +2 drawing aggro. 5% dodge strength attacks. And another stone that's 10% times 2 strength damage. Which I already had, and I think I lost. Yeah. So we'll buy that. Let's buy some more supplies. We're just going to max out our supplies. Heroes. I like the lightning stone. That's why I gave it to the dude that had it in the first place and then screwed me. What does he have on him? I don't want to promote him. I just want to see what he has on him. What does he have on him? He has the +1 arm per turn. What are these gloves? +3 strength. Holy mackerel. I'm going to give that to him. He's the only one that can actually... Well, I guess he could use them too. What's this now? That's +3 break. This one is +1 strength resist. There's the one I want to give to her. She always hits, and now she'll have a 10% chance of... Well, when I use her special ability, she always hits. Okay, there we go. Alrighty then. So... let's go talk to him. Since he's asking us to trust him, let's go talk to him. You're really worried about her, aren't you? What? Oh, Juno? Worried doesn't begin to describe it. If she doesn't find us here or something has happened to her, are you sure what you saw was real? It could have been a dream or I don't know. You were pretty exhausted. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure anymore. Everything is a blur. Don't tell the others I said that. I have to hope it wasn't just a dream. Why is Bellower still following us? I saw Grolfheim as it burned. Ivan gets a faraway look in his eyes. The Sunder blew through it like a tempest. The Varl fell in the thousands. Most of the Sunder left the city and headed south. Who knows where they are now? They might be destroying every town they come to or heading towards Aberrang. Bellower stayed in Grolfheim just for the sport of it, I think. As we fled to Arentoft, I thought he must want to wipe the Varl off the map completely. But then he came after us. Maybe he knew Ivor was the one who killed Reyes. Maybe. It just make sure he doesn't catch up. Do you think this is the end times? I don't know what to think. I wish I could give you a better answer. Even if we escape the dredge, the serpent said a darkness was covering the world. I don't know how long it will take or what it means even. I'm just trying to solve one problem at a time. The Menders are in Aberrang. If we can find ships and make it to the capital, we might have a chance. How exactly does weaving work anyway? Well, the hardest part is usually seeing the threads. Even as everything is part of the tapestry, it's made of threads woven together. If you can see the threads, you can manipulate them. I don't know how to explain it really. It's like trying to play the harp with invisible strings. Look at my staff, for example. Some menders carve intricate patterns in the wood to help them remember the shapes of, or like I said, hard to explain. I won't take any more of your time. No, it's okay, Rook. I appreciate the talk. It's good to stay grounded. I spent all day worried about serpents of Sunder. I think a lot of people are intimidated or scared maybe of me. Don't worry, it's nothing new. I'm used to it. Maybe sometime we can talk about things that don't include the world ending. Maybe we can. You don't really need to rest. Let's just leave. We got our food. We talked to our dude. Rook, wait, please, Ivan begs. She said she'd be here. We need her. You can tell he's terrified of leaving, as though he'd be giving up on Juno. Okay, just a little longer. You tell Ivan you'll stick it out just out a little longer, but you're not certain how long you're willing to wait yourself. Every day lost becomes more precarious. She's not coming. Ivan looks out across the lake with a 1,000-mile stare. He says nothing. We've got problems, says Ivor. The whole place is flooded. We could try to walk the muddy parts, but it'll be slow going. We could try to float the caravan over the lake, but we might tip or get stuck. Or we could go around the whole thing, but no idea how long that'll take. What do you think? We're going to have to detour around the flooding. I'm not going to risk it. You leave Sugarholm and start to feel your way around the flooded area, which has washed out the road completely. You continue far into the wooded area, which slows you down even further. Already committed, you hope you didn't make a grave mistake. You leave Sugarholm in a hurry, hoping to outpace the dredge that might be close behind. As you continue further south, you first hit overgrowth and then forest before finding land that is dry enough to follow back around. By the time you've circumvented the mud, you've lost a lot of time and hope it doesn't haunt you later. Morale improved, though. So I guess that's good. See where we are. Morale declined. +5 are down. Bye-bye, Sugarholm. We miss you already. I got 8 days worth of supplies, though, so that's good. Morale declined again. It's gotten weaker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's up with these trees here? I can't see my caravan. A trail of blood leads to a clearing where you find a large wounded Varl. He is gnawing on his shield, swearing at no one in particular, and occasionally slamming his cudgel on the ground. If not for the heavy bleeding, you'd leave this one alone without a second thought. Try to have healers tend to his wounds. 2 women cautiously step towards the giant with a few poultices. As one gently locates the bleeding wound, the Varl's eyes widen. He slams her to the ground. He manages to kill the other healer with his weapon before your warriors cut him down. The others say nothing as you wordlessly return to camp. What? Well, that sucked. I'm not willing. I don't know if I'm willing to sacrifice food. About to head off to sleep for the night, Onef pulls you aside. I have a couple concerns I wanted to speak to you about, he says. In private, you find a place to talk. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? What's on your mind? How well do you know the people traveling with us? How many strangers are in the caravan now? Who are you worried about? I've been watching folks since I joined you. Your companions from Soger, they're loyal. I mean, it seems pretty clear they'll die to protect you. I suppose I'd do the same. What about the Varl? You don't even know half those warriors. You're telling me you have no problem following a man's orders now? After everything that happened at Arentoff? I trust Ivor to handle it. He's fearless. I'll give you that. But look at him. He's run ragged. He can't be there all the time. What happens the first time the Varl don't want to do what you tell them? If Krumer gave the word, I guarantee at least half would follow. Let's be honest. They could take this caravan by force at any time if they wanted to. I have no choice but to trust them. Gotta disagree with that, Rook. We always have a choice. They're not the biggest problem, though. There's a mender with us, a mender who pulls lightning out of the sky and tells us what to do and where to go. Myself, I think we lucked out when his mentor didn't show up in Sigerholm. Ivan's just the apprentice. What in the depths is his master capable of? Think about it, Rook. What do you really know about Ivan? I heard they were found practically dead in the middle of nowhere when the dredge started showing up. Then an enormous serpent shows up at Arentoft after tearing the world in half, takes one look at Ivan and bolts. Suddenly, they need our help instead of the Mender Council? How does that make any damn sense? Ivan could have taken control long before now. A shrewd man with ambitions can be very patient. I'm grateful for what you've done to get us this far, Rook, but it's always been about trust. I think it's time to part ways, so to speak, nothing personal. Suddenly you gasp for air. When you look down, Odif is holding a knife buried deep in your ribs. What? Are you kidding me? Your vision blurs with blood, fills your sight. You gasp again. There's a bird whistle, and the camp becomes a blur of motion. Onof's fighters from Phosphor leap into action, cutting people down. As Oddleaf turns fire on the men, Onof runs her through and pulls the blade from her back without even breaking a stride. She drops like a sack of flour. Onof heads straight for Alette, who freezes in unbridled terror. You rise to your feet through the pain. Oddleaf is dead. Somehow you find the strength to cleave the traitor in two, but you can't find breath to shout. You think your lung might be punctured. Onof clutches Alette's wrist amidst the commotion, tosses her bow aside, and pulls her deep into the woods. Her eyes meet yours across the campsite. No, her lips say, though you can't hear the words. A dozen men appear between you as Ivor steps into view, as fearsome as you've ever seen him. What the hell just frickin' happened? Is that because my morale went low, or was that... What in the hell just went... What the hell just happened? Okay, well, that was interesting. Damn, Onif. I've given you my love. I've given you my patience. Where's that little bastard? Backbiter veteran. Oh, you guys are so going down. You guys are so going down. And you're going down. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Let's see. Where can I get... Oh, this just sucks so bad. Let's mend his armor up. Yep, there we go. 9 armor. There you go. See how you like them apples, huh? 12, 15, 9, 15. Yep, probably going to be time to mend him up next time, too. Let's see here. That guy's down to 1, so no big deal there. I can take him to 2, 3. I could get her down 8. Yeah, I can kill her. Let's just kill the archer. Kill the archer. Kill the archer. Bye-bye. Thanks for playing today. Yeah, you suck. Let's see. He's gonna hit for a few oh, he just did break. Let's see here. 12-7. Whoa. Damn, she has long range. Now he's 5. How do you like them apples, dude? Where are you going? Where do you think you're going, buddy? You're gonna get smacked down because you're a little pain in the ass. So now you got one. Now you got 1 hit point too. Now he's gonna come up and hit her. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. But now I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna berserker rage on you suckers because you suck. And you both die, like the little bitches you are. Hey, 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 hey! No running through, my guys. No running through. That's not fair. That's not fair there. 4, let's do 5, and whack. Hey, where are you going? Oh, you killed my new girl. How dare you? How dare you kill my new girl? Let's see where my guys' armors are at. He's down to 7. He's down to 10. I'm going to heal up his armor for 3. There we go. She's going to come up here and shoot at him and maybe do a point or do some armor break. Yeah, did armor break. That's what I figured. Yeah, let's just move down here and shoot this little girl. Sorry about your luck there, baby. Whack. And what do you think you're going to do against me there? You're going to hit me for a point of damage? That's really, really makes me upset. And so for that, you must die. Bye-bye. The armor break? Yeah, that's a really good move. That's really good move. Five. He'll do a point. Oh, he did some more armor break to me. And you got a point there. Yeah. Let's give myself a willpower, and can I mend myself? No, I can't mend myself. Let's just lightning bolt these suckers. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And you're dead. And you're dead. Yes, you're dead. Oh, those little bastards.